So first, to make pasta, I'm taking cheddar cheese and I'm going to grate it nicely. And then the other ingredients, so I'm taking fresh milk, around 500 milliliters, and all-purpose flour and butter. So this is needed to make the white sauce. So we take a pan or a container and we start boiling the water, and we are adding some salt. So after it comes to a boil, we're going to add the pasta. So now we add the pasta. And give it a good stir because it's going to be kind of sticky. And as the water is already boiled, it doesn't take a long time to get cooked. So now it's done. I have strained it and I'm going to add a tiny bit of oil because once you strain the pasta, sometimes it gets sticky and starts becoming kind of messy. So once you add oil, that stickiness will go away and it will stay kind of pretty actually. Right, and then we'll start making the white sauce. So I'm taking a pan and I'm heating it. And then I'm adding butter, around 2 spoons of butter. And once the butter is nicely melted, we'll be adding the flour. So now we'll add the flour. So I'm adding around 2 spoons and nicely give it a mix. And at this stage, if you feel like you added more flour and it became more clumpy, you can compensate it by adding a little more butter, so you don't have to worry about it at all. And now is the time to add the fresh milk. Keep on stirring. Don't worry about the clumps will eventually go away, so keep on stirring. So now let's add salt. So around half teaspoons of salt, yeah, would be fine. And now let's add pepper. So I'm not a fan of pepper, so I'm adding a little bit of pepper. If you want, you can add more. And I'm adding a little bit of chili flakes because to me, if it is not spicy, I'm not going to eat it. So if you don't want chili flakes, you can avoid it. And then I'm adding garlic powder. Garlic powder gives a wonderful flavor and taste, so I really love it. At this stage, check for salt again. If you feel like there's less salt, add more salt and keep mixing. It's now starting to get thick. So now we're going to add the cheese. And it's getting thicker and thicker. Look at the consistency. And now it's almost done. This is the consistency which is supposed to be. So once you get this consistency, you can start adding your pasta. And give it a good mix now. Coat your entire pasta with the white sauce. That's going to be a a full meal for you because the white sauce is kind of very heavy. This food is very heavy actually. And then you sprinkle some chili flakes about it and it's almost ready. Now you can start your plating. So once plated, I added some chili flakes and I'm gonna garnish it with some cheddar cheese. It's gonna eventually melt it and it's gonna be like wow. And yeah, ta-da, it's ready.